campers, it is Savannah with Cookeville RV and Marine, and today we're going to take an inside and outside look at this 2024 Grand Design Reflection 303 RLS. But before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click that bell notification so you're notified when we post a new video. And one more thing, if you're feeling super nice, head on over to our Google reviews, Cookeville RV and Marine, and leave us a review and mention my name. I would be super appreciative. Now, let's get started. Starting out with our outdoor entertainment side, we do have two awnings out here. One goes over our entryway and the other one is over here on our slide. We also do have super bright LED strips underneath those awnings. And one nice little 2024 upgrade, we do have a leash hitch on here. So if you do want to have your dogs out here, you can easily hook up their leash so they can be outside with you. Now, check out the storage. Before we get started with the storage, I did want to tell you guys there's another 2024 upgrade. This Reflection does have a rounded skirt bottom. This is kind of an added safety precaution. So if you have animals or kids and they run under this camper, they're not going to hit a sharp edge. It is rounded to keep them safe. Now, let's check out this pass-through storage space. This is a very large storage compartment. Over on my side, we do have an electrical outlet and a light, and it does have an easy to clean out floor. So if things do get a little dirty at the campground, a little messy, you can easily clean this out. Over on your side, you do have your convenience bay with all the hookups you're going to need while you're at the campground. Now, let's check out the inside. We have a couple 2024 upgrades over here on our entryway door. One is we have this upgraded crown molding. It's super nice. It just kind of adds a little aesthetic change in here. Makes it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more homey. I really like it. We also do have a thin shade in here, so if you do want it to be a little bit more shaded, you can easily pop this up and it will keep it nice and shaded in here. We also have a Lippert screen defender down here. This is great for if you have little kids or dogs, cats, anything in here and you don't want them falling through that door. It is super reinforced. Or if your dogs are scratchers and they're going to be scratching at that door, it is not going to harm the door in any way. So it's just an added little safety precaution, which we love. We also do have an updated handrail right here. This is our hallway leading into our bedroom. This is super reinforced, so if you have anybody with mobility issues and they need to grab onto that, it is super sturdy and they're not gonna have a problem getting upstairs. Across the way from our entryway door, we do have our control panel. This is where you're gonna control all those awnings, those lights, and those slides. And up above that, we do have an added little storage space with a Travelfi in there. That's something new Grand Design is doing. It is a pay-as-you-go Wi-Fi. So if you need more information on that, ask your salesman because they can give you all of that info. Now, check out the rest of the kitchen. In your kitchen, you do have your hutch area. This is a nice little storage space and it is very functional. So let's check it out. We have lots of storage over here. This is that one storage space I showed you guys that has the Travelfi. And down below that, you just have it in a little added extra space. Right here, we do have our more storage. You can easily put some glasses, cups, anything you want in there. And it does have a nice see-through panel so you can see what is in there before you go reaching in there and grabbing anything. This is a nice little open space. I love this because where it is close to your door, you can kind of throw your keys in there, your phone, anything you just want to grab and go really easily. Plus there's a USB and a USB-C port in there so you can plug in your phone and charge it while you're in your kitchen. We have more storage over to the side, and down below we do have tons of countertop space. Very nice countertop and a gorgeous, nice backsplash. We have two electrical outlets over here, so if you do want to add an air fryer or if you want to make this a coffee bar, plug in your Keurig over here and have some cups setting out to have some coffee. That's a nice area. We also have some more drawers underneath, three in the middle, a nice area to throw a nice little junk drawer. Some drawers over here, and you do have an added little space right here. It's kind of small, but you do have that added space to throw some things in. Over right beside of me, we do have our fridge. This is a gorgeous fridge. They have this set up so that it's not opening the doors while you're going down the road. Open this up and you can see just how nice this fridge is, you guys. You have tons of room for all your groceries and you have plenty of space for your ice cream and other frozen items. Right beside of that, we do have a storage space right here. Great area to throw some spices, extra things you want right by your stove. You have a nice microwave, and underneath that we have our 3-burner stovetop. It's a gas stove, super nice. You also do have some countertop space right here and an electrical outlet, so if you want to put something back there that is powered, you have the room to do that. You have your oven underneath, and you do have a little bit of storage underneath that oven. Not enough space for any pots, but you could definitely put some pans, cookie sheets, other things down there. We have a drawer off to the side, and you have this added space right here. This is great to throw all your pots in. And you also do have a pantry right beside of our oven. is our pantry area. They've thrown in tons of shelves in here, so if you want to put lots of groceries in here, or if you have your dog with you and you want to slide some dog food underneath that, you have lots and lots of room to do that. But my favorite part of the kitchen might be the island, so let's check it out. Right above our island, they've given you this gorgeous light feature. This is just an added little aesthetic change in here. It's very pretty, makes it look very homey in here. I really like that, and I love that it's right above your island, kind of the focal point of the room. Down below, we do have tons of countertop space. If you're hosting a party, maybe a Super Bowl party, you can put tons of dips and different items out here. We have our sink right in the middle, and they have given you this roll-up drying mat. So if you want to dry out all your dishes right there, you can easily set that on your sink. The sink is retractable, but we do have it winterized right now, so you can't really see it, but you do have that retractable nozzle right there. Underneath, we have lots of storage. You do have plenty of room for all your cleaning supplies in the middle. Over on the left, we have tons of drawers to throw added utensils and different items in, and they've given you some designated storage. Right here, they've given you a spot for all of your silverware, knives, all those things. But up top, we do have a little spice drawer, so you can stack all your spices in here, so you can easily grab some spice, throw it in your pot, and then move it back over here. And down below that, we have another added little space. This pulls out, and they've given you the perfect place for your garbage can, so you don't have to worry about putting it somewhere else or having garbage just out in the middle of your floor. You have the easy spot to put it. But there's one more added surprise. Let's switch views and check it out. On the other side of the island, we do have 2 electrical outlets, but the main point over here is something super cool. If you're like me and you take your dog with you, you're gonna want to have this. They've given you some built-in dog bowls, or if you're a cat person, you're taking your cat along with you, it definitely works for your cats as well. These do pop out so you can clean them, or you can put it up here and put some water in it, but your animal has their very own place to eat. Now, let's come over here and check out where you're gonna eat dinner from. On your opposite slide, you do have your dinette. I like this one because it does have a nice little bench over here, and on the other side, you do have some standalone chairs. What's good about that is you can move your chairs if you need a little bit more viewing room over by your TV, or this ottoman actually does move out as well, so you can move it to any place in the camper, and this does lift up and give you an added little storage space. We also have some very large windows back here, so you're seeing that gorgeous campground, maybe a lake view, wherever you're at. You have another one behind you. And moving over here, we have our theater seats. These are super nice and super comfy, you guys. I'm gonna plop right down here, and it is so comfy. I could sit here all day. We have 3 cup holders right here. The 2 on the sides do have some controls. We have a light setting, a heat setting, and even a back massage setting. And right beside of them, you actually do have a pulley, which pulls your seat out so you can sit back, relax, and recline. And you actually do have some storage up here as well. So if you want a blanket, if it's a little bit chilly in here, you can throw some blankets up there so you have those easily accessible. Or if you want to put some chargers up there, because you do have some USB ports right here. Or maybe you want to put some board games up there. I don't know. You have tons of options. But you also do have a couple of windows. And don't worry about hitting those windows behind you, because these seats are made specifically for campers, so it's not going to knock that window out. Now, check out the rest of our living space. On the other side of our living room, we do have another couch, and the great thing about this couch, it does roll over into a sleeping space. So if you have a couple of extra guests who are visiting you at the campground and they need a bed, this is the area for that. And they can throw all their bags up here because you have plenty of overhead storage. We also have a couple of windows back here as well, so they're not going to miss out on any gorgeous views. And on both sides of our couch, we do have a nice little countertop, so you can set a plate of food there, a drink, other items, and you actually have a little storage compartment as well, so you can throw some other items. And down below that, you also do have electrical outlets. So if you need to plug in your phone or your laptop, iPad, anything right there, you do have those electrical outlets. And one change over here, right up here, we do have some lights, and they've actually made this recessed lighting now. It used to be those lights that you would press the button and they would turn on, but now they are recessed. You can't really see them that much, but they are super bright. Also in this area, up top, we do have some storage on both sides. There is an electrical outlet right here, so if you want a smaller little gaming system, they've even given you a nice little hole right here to put your cords down through. In the center, we do have our indoor speaker system, so if you want to listen to some music throughout the camper, you can easily turn this on, and you have some speakers placed throughout. Down below, we do have our TV, and it's on a swivel, so if you want to move it so you can see it from every point of the camper. Down below that, we do have this storage drawer. This is a great area to throw video games in, puzzles, anything you kind of want in your living space. And down below that, we do have our fireplace. It's super warm in the wintertime, or if it's summer and you just want to use it as some added light while you're watching a movie, you can easily turn that on. Now, let's check out the bathroom. Up the hallway, we do have our bathroom. Over on the left-hand side, you have a mirror front cabinet. You have plenty of space in here. Personally, I would stack up all my toilet paper in here because it is easily accessible from your step to flush toilet. On the other side, we do have even more storage under your sink for all your cleaning supplies. And over on the left, you do have a couple of shelves for added storage. Up top, we have a good amount of countertop storage with an electrical outlet. So if you want to add some hairstyling tools in your bathroom, you can plug them in right there. You have your sink in the center, and we have a mirror front medicine cabinet so you can put all of your toiletries in there. Over on the other side of the room, we do have our side mounted shower. So you can see in here, it's a pretty decent sized shower, pretty big, and you do have your detachable shower head, and they've given you a light in here. So if it's dark outside, you're gonna have a plenty of room to see your hair while you're washing it. You also do have an added shelf in there for all your soaps, shampoos, conditioners, razors, anything you need in your shower. Now, let's check out the bedroom. In our bedroom side, we do have a mirror front closet. This opens up and you do have a shelf in there. It is removable though if you want to hang up some clothes on your hanging bar. You also do have a drawer underneath that for added storage. And there's even more closet space, so let's come in here and check it out. Right beside your first one, you do have another mirror front cabinet, and there is another hanging bar in there, so you have plenty of room for all your clothes. You also do have another drawer underneath that, and beside of that, you have this open area. This is great if you want to decorate a little bit in here, maybe put some flowers over here, a couple of vases, some picture frames, and you do have a window in there as well. Underneath that, you have two large drawers to fold up the remainder of your clothes because you are going to want to put those in there. Also in our bedroom, we do have another entryway. I entered through the bathroom, but you do have another one right in front of me. We have a gorgeous queen size bed. It is super comfy, by the way. And you do have storage over top. If you do have even more bags or other items you want in your bedroom, you have plenty of storage up top and on both sides. You also do have a little nightstand on the sides with a little light. And up here you have two more lights, a nice little shelf right here, electrical outlets on both sides. And you do have a USB and USB-C port, so you can plug in your phone right here. So if you're interested in this or any other unit in our Grand Design line, make sure you give us a call or visit us online at cookvillerv.com, where your adventure awaits.